What is the value of 2 plus 8i multiplied by 1 minus 4i minus 3 minus 2i multiplied by 6 plus 4i? Note, I is equal to the square root of -1. Feel free to pause this video and solve this question for yourself. Alright, so let's go over this problem together. And don't worry if you weren't able to solve it because I also got it wrong. It's actually quite easy to make mistakes on questions like these because you think they're easy and then you make a silly mistake. So let's go over it. So this is basically, I'm going to write down the question first. And now we can just use FOIL to distribute. If you don't know how FOIL works, you can check out my last video. So 2 times 1, and then 2 times -4i, 8i times 1, and then 8i multiplied by -4i. And if we expand, or if we distribute using FOIL, we're going to get 2 minus 8i plus 8i minus 32i squared. And let's also distribute the other side, or the other set of parentheses. So it's going to be 3 times 6 multiplied by 3 times 4i, negative 2i times 6, and negative 2i multiplied by 4i. And we're going to get, actually let me do this in white. I'm actually going to put parentheses around this for now, so that, and you will see why in later. So 3 times 6 is going to be 18. 3 times 4i is going to be 12i. Negative 2 times 6, or negative 2i times 6 is going to be negative 12i. And negative 2i multiplied by 4i is going to be negative 8i squared. And now let's simplify these. So you're going to get, so the minus 8i and plus 8i are just going to cancel. Same thing here. So the plus 12i and minus 12i are going to cancel as well. And it is important to note that I squared equals to -1. So this is equal to 2 minus, oh sorry, not minus. The minus is part of the 8i, so we don't need that. So it's going to be 2 plus negative 32, and I squared is going to be equal to -1 minus 18 minus 8 -1 multiplied by -1. Alright, and then we can just multiply everything out. So, or at least within the parentheses. So -1 times -32 is going to be 34, or sorry, not 34. It's going to be positive 32, and you're going to add 2 to that. And you're going to minus, or you're going to subtract 18 plus 8. So it's important to have the parentheses here, because if you don't, then you might screw up the order of operations, and that's what I did. So just be careful. So you're going to get 34 minus 26, which equals to 8. So this is the correct answer. So I think the important thing to know from all of this is that on the SAT, just make sure you aren't making silly mistakes, and I think it's best to double check questions immediately after you're done with them. Because oftentimes I find myself missing like super easy questions that I pretty much did all the steps for, but I just made a silly error somewhere, and that's why I got the wrong answer. I know this sounds obvious, but like I think it's definitely something to keep in mind, because I feel like a lot of the time it's my ego that's telling me, oh, you don't need to double check. But I think rationally speaking, I think you should double check. So that's all there is for this video. Feel free to support the channel if this video has given you value, or if you like this concise, no BS way of teaching. Regardless, thank you so much for your time and attention, and good luck with your studies.